y'all, I'm back. Today is still October the 10th, 2025. And I got back from Colombia, which I had a lot of opportunities in Colombia, but they were going places I didn't even want to go. Alabama, Virginia, Tennessee. I was not trying to go that. I would go to North Carolina. I would have came back to South Carolina. I mean Atlanta. I don't want to go to Atlanta today. So I didn't take any of those opportunities, so I just head on back. As soon as I hit my exit, phone rang. What are you doing? Nothing. About to go park the van, jump in the car. You want to go to Fayetteville, North Carolina? Why not? So I am here to pick up a part for my contract in North Charleston. Going to Fayetteville. I gotta see how much miles. I think when I Googled it, it said 194,000 miles. I mean, not thousand, I'm sorry. 194 miles is what it said. So yeah. Let's see what they got for me today. So I'm picking up from, you might can see it, you might can't see it. Can't see it. Dang on stupid stuff in the way. Hold on. Alright, so this is what I got, guys. I don't know what it is. Oh, throw her back there. Let me see what this is. I'm going to Stedman, North Carolina. She said that it's close to, oh, it's a bulk feed, bulk acceptor, bulk feeder. So it's a bulk acceptor. Let me fill up my logbook. Let me fill up my logbook right quick where I'm going. Stedman, North Carolina. Alright. Okay. Well, let's get on the road. It is raining again. It started back raining. I think it's some kind of tropical storm on the coast that they say is supposed to turn into a hurricane, but it's not supposed to hit land. So this big truck trying to come in here. Must have got a bunch of deliveries coming in here today. In this warehouse. Come on through, dude. Alright, let me try to ease on by. Alright. Somebody left their light on in their car out there too. I don't know that. So yeah, like I said on Fridays, man, listen, I get 2 or 3 runs on Friday. You know, I gonna make at least $500 to $800 on a Friday. I had like 3 airspaces came out. And then I think it was 2 curries. One of them was when I just dropped off, and by the time I had got to the phone, somebody already snatched it up. And then another one that was local was 71 bucks. I think it was only going like 13 miles. I mean, I couldn't even read everything on it. They snatched that up so damn fast. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna head back home. I know either one of my contracts is going to hit me up. They're going to want me to go someplace. And a matter of fact, I already had turned on a roadie. I accepted like 2 roadies for 60 bucks, 30. One was 29, one was 30. I was about to do that, so I already had it. And but I haven't even picked it up yet when she called. And I was like, well, let me go ahead and cancel these 2 roadies. Let me go ahead and take this. Like I said, I got to see how much miles. I think it's 194 miles. And see, I probably pay about 400. I would say 380, 400. What I normally do is once I drop off, he texts me the accurate number of miles, and then he lets me know how much the pay is, because I already know how much he paid per mile. But every company is different. The minimum that I get paid per mile is $1.50. It can always be more than $1.50. It just depends on the company that I'm delivering for as to how much the rate that they pay. But normally, North Carolina, Fayetteville, Raleigh area, I normally get paid $380 to $400 when I do anything for him. So anyway, that's it for right now. I will get back with you guys when I get to Stedman, North Carolina. I think, like she said, it's just maybe close to Fayetteville. I don't know. She don't know. Oh, she just stays. She stay in the office all day. She don't know anything about South Carolina. She's from California, Anaheim, California. No, Long Beach. She's from Long Beach, California. So she don't know too much about South Carolina like that, So all she does, she stay in the office all day. When she get off, she go home, and she likes pottery and art and stuff. So when she get off, she go home and she do that kind of stuff. So she don't know a lot about stuff. So she was like, I think it's by Fayetteville, so I gotta look and see. But anyway, I'll get back with you guys when I get there. The day turned out to be another great Friday. 2:20 earlier, and like I said, this right here might pay $380, $400. So I'm over. I'm $600 or $620 or whatever for the day. Like my daily goal used to be $350 a day. I dropped it down to $275 a day, only because, like I said, I paid off a bunch of my debt. I paid off like $10,000 in debt that I had. So I dropped my daily goal down to $275, which I still strive to make more than $275 a day. But the minimum is $275. I mean, I could easily make $275 doing anything in this car or in my van. So that's nothing for me. So anyway, guys, I'll get back with you when I get started. Alright guys, I am back. I am 3 minutes from my drop off in Stedman, North Carolina, which is outside of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Going to a Circle K. I am taking a bill acceptor bulk feeder. So anyway, it was a nice ride up here. Straight ride, man. And there was a lot of traffic once I picked the box up, but other than that, once I got on 95, straight ride, hardly any traffic, smooth ride up here. But anyway, I just want to talk about the transportation business. I never tell nobody not to get into this industry or to get into this industry, to get a cargo van, to kind of do whatever you want to do. Only thing I'm going to say is, when I first got into it, I wasn't really making any money. Now, man, I'm making a lot of money. I'm making more money than I have on any 9 to 5. But you have to treat, even if you're doing gig apps, if you're doing a route, if you're an independent contractor and you're getting your own customers, you have to treat it as if you are on a 9 to 5 in a way. The same way you would get up to go on somebody's job, the same way you would stay late, you would come in on your day off, or whatever the case may be. It's the same thing you have to do for your own business. The only thing you have to do more. You can't always sleep in. You can't always get off early. Unless your expenses allow you to do that. Other than that, you still have to treat it as, a 9 to 5. Like I still get up.
Turn right on
I still get up the same time every morning. My son is on fall break, so he don't go back to school till next week Friday. And this morning I still got up at 6:15, the same time I would if I was to take him to school. I didn't sleep in or anything like that. It's like I still have to get up. I still have to, make some moves to make some money. You know what I mean? So, but you have to be motivated. You have to be determined. You have to put your all into it, because at the end of the day, the money is coming to you. It's not going to anybody else. And then they're paying you a check. You know what I mean? Like a job. It's your money. So you can make the most out of this, or the most you want to get out of this, It's up to you. You know what I mean? Like, the sky really is the limit. The sky really is the limit. So let me run in here right quick. Where I'm at Circle K. I'm gonna run in here right quick. Take this. Get them to sign the paperwork. All right, guys, I'm back. I already texted him the copy of the paperwork in the cashier's name. Just waiting for him to text me back. How much miles it was, which I always Google the miles anyway, and exactly how much the pay is and everything. But I already know. Well, what I do is the lease rate, and because I don't know how much the company pays, so I'll do such and such miles times whatever the rate is, the lowest rate, and then he'll text me either it's going to be the lowest rate or it's going to be more. But anyway, as I was saying, like, you know, I think I wouldn't say a lot of people fail in this business. I just think that a lot of people don't succeed like they should because they don't put the effort in. They don't put the effort that they should put in, that they would put in if they were on a 9 to 5. I'm just talking to the people that does this full time. I'm really not talking to the people that is part time because, you know, they have a job to fall back on. So it's like they only do it part time to get extra money, you know, pay bills or whatever the case may be. But to the people that's actually working full time, I think that, you know, a lot of people aren't getting what they should be getting out of this because, you know, you really got to put a lot of effort into this. You still have to get up early every morning. Sometimes you got to put in, you know, a good bit of hours. It just kind of depends. I've been being blessed, like, ever since I changed my mind frame on a lot of things. I used to stress a lot about the business. I don't stress at all no more. You know, I give it all to God. I give my business to God. I give my life to God. And I'm not saying I'm a Christian or anything like that or whatever, but, you know, I just decided, you know, just to give it all to Him, and I just get it off my plate. And ever since I did that, it just seems like everything has been getting easier and easier every day. I mean, the least amount I can make in a week is maybe, I would say, $1,400, $1,500. The most that I make in a week is about $2,300 a week. It just kind of depends on the situation, where I'm going, that type of stuff like that. Because in a way, you know, Monday through Thursday, I really can't go so far. You know, I have to do 1 or 2 runs, and then that's kind of it. As far as Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you know, I can go far. I can take more runs if I have to. I can take 1 long run, you know, to maximize, you know, my money. You know what I mean? So it's possible. It is very possible to make, you know, $1,800 to $2,000 a week. It just depends on what you're doing. You know, I thought that I would have lost a lot once I dropped the carrier companies, but I really didn't. I really wasn't making a lot of money with them anyway because I couldn't really go over the road like that. I think the carrier companies are good for people that can go on the road. Like I had my last all my carrier companies were great. You know, a lot of people talk trash about Brompy, but I mean, I've never had an issue with Brompy. I always got paid on time. Whatever I bid, majority of the time I got it. So I've never had a problem with Brompy. My last carrier company, Van Man Couriers, they're a great company too. I mean, it was loads after loads coming out of my area. It's just that I couldn't go far. I was, you know, kind of hindered with having to be home at a certain time on those days. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And like I said, that my last carrier company, as soon as I dropped, my money was, I think he did Cash App. Cash App or Zelle, one of the two. But anyway, as soon as I dropped, he gave me the good to go. My money was right there. I dropped them because of, it was a situation me and him had. Normally, when you bid on a load, you have a timer. Once the timer runs out, that means you didn't get it. So I assumed that I didn't get it. I ended up getting a phone call to go someplace else. I ended up accepting that. And when he called back like 30 minutes later, I was like, oh, you still want the load? I was like, no, I already got something else. Timer ran out. He got pissed off. He said some things, I said some things, and I was like, forget it. I installed the app, and I didn't look back ever since. I dropped my insurance down, which saved me almost $300 a month. And, you know, I just kept it moving, you know. Like I said, you have to do a lot of research. You have to go and you have to do a lot of networking. There's much companies that you can sign up for. There's much companies that, hold on one second. There's much companies that you could contract with. You know, the more you can capitalize on your money. I'm gonna pause this 1 second because he just texted me my total for the week because I have not gotten paid from him this week at all. Normally, whatever I do for him throughout the week, I get paid on Monday or Tuesday. So I kind of just let it. I kind of just let it stack up and get one big check. So I'm gonna come right back. Let me pause. Let me calculate my earnings for this week. What's up, guys? Ain't gonna light shining in my face. Look where I'm at, y'all. I'm at Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's in Florence, South Carolina. I could not pass by without stopping at Buc-ee's. And also, this is the end of my video, y'all. I will catch up with you guys this weekend if I do anything. Once again, y'all have a blessed weekend, prosperous weekend, and I wish you guys nothing but success. Alright, this your girl Hannah B, the cargo van chick. Peace out.